Last time, they captured what they captured someone from the. I should scroll up a little. They captured Ike, Ike from the Wufu Empire, and then at
Yep.
the end of the session, a hawk flew over and landed, and 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 the protection of the Emperor, Ryu, and Algarve stood right in front of him.
For you, Agave, I'm curious. How exactly did you avoid your date with the Whispering Blade?
It is not me, fool. It is my brother. But don't worry, he's still around somewhere.
Your brother Marvis managed to escape? Oh, that's just another crime to add it to the list.
I would like to note I was about 1 second away from stabbing Marvis in the face after we knocked him unconscious. But my hand was stayed.
I'm thinking in the future, if we capture the bad guys like this, we just pump them with information and then just kill them.
Don't say that to their face. They won't give us information then.
I was saying that out of character.
Ah, so
So, through a technicality, that means your brother owes his life to
To me.
Bazak.
you mean to me? And the Emperor stands up. Long time no see, my friends. How you doing? I have a simple proposition for you. Let my men go, and nothing will happen to you. If you don't let him go, well, I have about 100 men surrounding this base, ready to kill you, and him, of course, for failing me.
So he's essentially a dead man either way.
Pretty much. I just want to make sure he's dead by my own hand instead of through some Republic's hands.
Adequate character. Are we even able? He was like in the that other like pocket dimension, right?
It's
I think he's being interrogated by the Republic's military.
Oh yeah, we handed him over, right?
Look, you got to negotiate with the Republic's guys, not us. We already handed him over.
I'm sure he could work something out, don't you?
I do not speak for the Republic. I am merely a follower of the Great Dreamer.
Ah, yes, the great dreamer. Has has you dreamed of peace lately or something like that?
Dreamed of peace? No, I'm pretty sure she is currently in a righteous fury mood. You know, but burning down your empire with starlight. Yeah, she may be a god of light. That doesn't mean she doesn't have a mean streak in her. She doesn't like slavery.
Ah, but not all my countries are slaves. Only those who choose not to pay taxes.
As long as there is one, it is enough.
Yeah, from what we heard, you just find new ways of increasing the taxes by either increasing already existing ones or just inventing all new taxes to begin with.
well, with my empire expanding, we have to pay the military somehow, plus some incentive to join or remain in the military, as you see right here.
So, imprisoned or conscription?
If we want to put it like that.
I thought my original homeland was bad. At least we used a professional army.
Oh, but they are professionals. after they've been trained by Ryu and some and and sent for one of the three divas, they become professionals or they die.
Yeah. Slight recommendation with your friend Ryu right there. You may want to keep your distance. He's been harvesting devil souls. That's probably got him on at least several archdevils hit lists at this point.
Oh, we know, we know already. Isn't that right, Basius? Oh, we know Ryu is pretty much doomed to hell. He's just. I was just wondering what type. He's just one. I was just wondering what type of hell he's fallen into.
Oh, so the only reason he's still alive is because all the archdevils are fighting over which one gets to torment his soul for all of eternity. God, you guys are inefficient.
Pretty much.
You figure with how bureaucratic they could be, they could come up with some kind of nice, effective lawyer solution.
Well, the problem there is lawyer.
Good point.
Look, personally, I think, the Nine Hells should just shut down and stop causing trouble for the mortal plane. Make everyone's life so much simpler.
Well, but at least invite those that have earned the right to go there. Of course.
I'm not gonna say that they shouldn't go there, but there are other places we can send them. We can send them to the Abyss.
A character, isn't the Abyss one of the parts of the 9 layers, or is that a different?
No, the 9 Hells are the lawful evil dimension. I can't remember what the neutral evil one is, but the Abyss is chaotic evil. Yeah, it's chaotic evil. Just as heaven is lawful good, Nirvana is neutral good, and I think it's Elysium is chaotic good.
Okay.
Yeah. Then the neutral ones have their own. The Boneyard is the true neutral.
Mm-hmm.
And the chaotic neutral, there are a couple of them, weirdly enough. You don't want to go there.
Yeah, they're kind of weird.
Yeah, one of them, they're not sure if... it's a moon with a skull face on it, but they're not sure if the moon itself is that chaotic neutral god or if he exists on it. All we know is that anyone who's come back is a madman who's a worshiper of him.
So kind of like a Cthulhu type thing.
No. Cthulhu is actually... those are the outsiders. That's a completely different category. Yes, Cthulhu does exist in this world, just under a different name. Pathfinder's crazy like that. It just takes everything.
Garvey. I see you have a little spring in your step as the last time we met, says Sally. Yes. The succubus. I should enjoy putting on the contract again. Over my dead body. You see you made a friend. A demon and a paladin working side by side?
More like convenient allies. Alara corrects him.
See, I told you she's feisty. Yes, I would enjoy breaking her one day, just as I would break all women.
There's a twitch in Saloon's eye.
In fact, I should enjoy breaking all women. Yes, including Rimi.
Is the kitty starting to hiss?
Men, bring the women alive. Kill the gentlemen. Kill the men. She snapped his fingers, and here's how this bastard was going to work. I will send 10 at a time. Now the army, of course, is going to take care of some of them. So I want to do 10 to see how much to take care of, and the rest you have to take care of yourself.
Alright,
so let me stop the this one. Now let's see what the armies take care of. Uh, they make Sally's rule live again.
Time to roll initiative, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in a forest. That gives me an advantage.
Wait. How is that? Okay, something went wrong there.
I always seem to roll low.
Why did that thing give me... That's not my initiative. What the hell happened there? This thing rolled my initiative as +3. It should be +16.
How'd you get it that high?
Okay, dexterity, and as an Inquisitor, I can add half my Inquisitor levels to initiative.
Oh, okay.
So in reality, my initiative should be 18 plus 16. 34. It's gotta be something.
Guys, kicking the cold
Okay,
butt.
I did that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll have my hawk run off of Vikram's initiative. Rimi, why are you hiding in a tree? Behind the enemies?
I went there before they come.
Okay.
Before I went there. So. Ma.
Right, you ready? Well, Rimi, this is.
He moved that one.
Alright, first wave. Alright, first wave. Only three.
So we have 7 what? Mid-low level soldiers to deal with?
Pretty much.
Okay.
All right.
As long as they're not, in double-digit levels, I should be able to kind of start picking them off with my bow.
Yeah, as long as it's not like the 4 guys in the center right now.
Well, how many of them are staying around?
He's just watching the show right now. Remember, it's a projection, so they're not all technically staying around, but
Oh, okay. So basically, they're holograms.
exactly.
Oh, I thought they were all. I thought those like Ryu, the Emperor, and Agave were physically there.
Oh no.
Okay, that makes things a little easier. So,
Where are these bastards?
1 second, because of some reason I.
Ty, quick question: do any of them go after 11 on initiative?
1 second.
let's put it this way: if they somehow match or exceed my initiative, then this is gonna be scary. Also, an out of character, memory serves, the 3 slave girls that we rescued, they're basically in the pocket dimension, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're stored. They're safely stored away, probably taking a nice, comfortable nap in a real bed, recovering.
And all these people, they're humans as far as we can tell, correct?
Mm-hmm. Humans or elves, for the most part.
Actually, that can mildly change things for me. I've got to know which ones are elves, which ones are humans. If they're half elf, I treat them as human.
Yeah, half elf.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so it's human and half elf, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, that means I actually treat them all as humans, which makes it very simple.
Mm-hmm.
And they made a very big mistake.
Oh, yeah, very much so. They're gonna steal a woman's virtue. They die.
4 of them are within are roughly within 30 feet of me. Do you know what that means?
Let's see. You're not a scout, so it's not skirmish. But do you get like an extra, it's like sneak attack?
I have something called stealth attack that only works within 30 feet. I shift 5 feet. I can, as long as they're considered flat-footed, I can hit 4 of them with lots of damage.
So it's like a ranged sneak attack.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And I'm just going to double check my bow. I can get, if I burn a usage of my, if I burn a usage of my boots of speed, I should get my 4th shot without having to sacrifice any attack. So I think I'm just going to go for maximum attack. Oh noes! Only one of them goes after me.
All right, and begin.
All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's the furthest away from me? Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, wow. All you guys are a nice 40 feet, almost 40 feet away from me. Nice. Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You're at 35 feet away. Click, click, pow. 3 shots. Oh, and as a swift action, I'm casting Greater Bane on my weapon against humanoids. So that means I deal an additional... what was it? Was it 4? It was an additional... Load, get to it. Additional 46 to my attack damage.
Actually, the half-elves, I get an additional +1 on the attack.
Now, this would be to damage... But let's see here. These are all against touch attack as well. Attack 1. All against touch AC. Let me redo that last one.
I'm about to say, wait, 1 second.
Get
Okay, they all
rapid
hit.
shot.
I'm about to say, what the hell?
And let's see. Remember, sirs, I think I have to shift to use rapid shot, don't I? No, I do not.
You gotta declare rapid shot before, and it subtracts
That's my
2
next.
from all of them.
Yep, I'll do that next round.
Also use deadly aim. It's going to, I think it's going to reduce yours by 3 to the attack, but give you a +6 to damage.
Yep, I'll do that next round.
Yeah, because you do versus touch AC, it's near impossible for you to miss in almost all cases.
So, does a 30 hit the touch AC?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Will he still be alive after this?
Possibly.
Nope.
So what? 2 to the chest, 1 to the head?
Yeah. Who are you targeting?
I just love it when you have the 3D dice on when you roll that kind of shot. It looks like a scatter shot if you're playing 40k.
How do you
It's-
get 3D dice?
It's under settings. Look under enable 3D dice. Automatically roll 3D dice. It's-
Reconnect. Hold on.
Just go to the My Settings tab.
Just gonna do a quick test. Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious looking when you're rolling a crap ton of dice.
So yeah, that guy took a hit and didn't get back up. Okay, so 3d6, 66, 12d6. Where do all those d6s come from?
Okay. All right. The first set of 3d6, that is because shocking.
Ah, got it.
The second set, which would be the 66, holy.
This guy evil.
Mm-hmm. The 12d6, that's because 3 times 46 because of greater bane. And the plus 30 is because it's plus 10, so I get to add...
You're adding it, yeah, because you're a musket master, you're adding your dex.
Mhm.
Damage for using a rifle.
Yep.
Plus probably the flat bonus from the rifle itself.
Yep.
The magic.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he just got fucked up.
He immediately regretted all of his life choices.
Oh boy. Sally goes like, I haven't sharpened my claws in a while. Hey, you, come here. And claw attacks times 2. It hits. Both of them hit. So about 18 damage.
Ouchie.
Right. Let me see now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
Kadana, go.
Go.
Miss. My AC is 28.
All right, Rimi, go.
Okay. I cast that one on.
Who are you targeting?
Him. So,
All right, so what save do I need to make?
touch. I should touch range first. Something.
It hits.
And
Oh.
so, fortitude. Save.
The full disintegrate power.
Oh! Oh!
See, that is
Well, he's just been Thanos.
48d6.
4086. Roll it. Roll it, Jim Pan.
6.
Please tell me you did this by just snapping your finger.
Pretty much. So yeah, he just got Thanos. Like, Mr. Stark, I don't want to go.
I don't
Did he
feel so
die?
good. Yep. He just faded away into
Vanished.
ash.
Oh. Nothing.
Right, well, skip her because
That's it.
he's dead, so...
Oh, you transport
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
that's right, courage.
Oh, inspired courage.
Yep, nice. Actually, hold on. I need to double check something for my class. I've also got something called favored defense. I can't remember when that specifically activates and what I get from it.
I think it's like a +2 circumstance bonus, I think.
Yeah, here we go. Yep. Okay, yeah, you can choose one of your favorite enemy types. You got half your favorite enemy and dodge bonus to AC. Oh wow, yeah, that actually doesn't give you that much. Did I pick that up? Favorite defense? Yep. I do have favorite defense. Because I've got to choose a specific one, I probably chose evil outsiders. So no bonus for humies.
With that said, Katana, go. Oh, come on.
These guys just aren't really putting their back into it.
Victor just blocks it with his kind of arm buckler shield and goes, "Come on, you guys can do better than that."
Alright, Victor, go.
Guys, quick question. Should I back up and basically pepper him full of arrows, or should I start playing with him with my knives?
I'm quite curious as to what beautiful art you can make with the canvas of human flesh with those surgical precision of your knives.
Yep, Vikran quick draws both of his gladiuses. Does a 5-foot step there. There is a reason for this. And, well, clicks his heels, and he starts moving a lot faster. Because I've got to just double check greater to it. Fighting. Or, sorry. Let's see, do... Is the guy in front of me a human or a half-elf?
Half-elf.
Okay, that is really, really bad for him because I get a trait bonus against elves. I have a +3 to attack on top of another +3 on top of a +1. These are okay. These are +1 holy gladiuses that are made of living steel. Have I picked up my third one yet? No, I haven't, so I've only got a +1 from that. Favored weapon, +1 for light blades, so... Sorry, I'm just doing the math really quick. Okay, I did the math. The plus 3. Okay, so that's 9. That's okay. Did the math. I'm just double checking the 2-weapon fighting. Did you get a sec? Okay, here we go. I do not have clustered shots, but I don't think this guy's any DR'd anything. So okay. That's my 2 with my on hand. This is the first with my offhand. Third with my on hand.
Miss.
Miss. Second with my offhand.
Miss.
Last with my offhand. Last with my on hand.
All right.
So all but 2.
Yep.
Okay. So, and this guy is considered evil, so that makes my life really, really good. He's also favored enemy. I did not do power attack. I will note that. $106 damage. Is he still standing?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. Vikram just in the blink of an eye, and this guy just slumps over dead. Only a single drop of blood on one of his blades. I look at the next one and go, are you sure you want to continue this fight?
Roll an intimidation check.
I believe I actually get a bonus against that for favored enemy, but I'm not entirely sure. Nope, no in that, but okay. $32.
All right, he's going to back up slowly. Get back in there, or you have to answer to my blade when you get home.
So yeah, that's all Vikram can do.
And Ryu's scare tactic does not work because he started to back away slowly.
I don't think he can do more than 5 feet. Okay. Alara is going to go for a nice little jaunt. Believe that should be within her range. She's now standing behind him. She going shield bash.
Mm-hmm.
31. Does that beat a CMD?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's now here.
And he's probably got a bit of a ringing in his ear.
Like, you bastard! He is trying to
And-
run away too.
Yep. And technically the Hawk still has an action. Hawk's going to go whoop and attempt to steal his weapon. The Hawk can do some bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
Out of character, what exactly would happen, like, if, like, your Hawk grabbed something that was, like, dangerous, like, something like Ryu's weapon. Obviously not Ryu's weapon, but something like that could kill it.
I order her specifically to do this. So I don't have her do it all the time for good reason.
I'm just saying, like, in the event something like that happened. Or, like, if something happens, it gets it killed.
I can get a new Hawk in about a month. I can also resurrect her, assuming that there's not some sort of soul lock on her.
I'd have to check my spell list, but I think I could resurrect things.
Yeah, let's see, 1d20 plus. Okay, so it's in this situation, it's actually really, really, really good because of a very specific feat called Dirty Fighting that the Hawk has. So that's plus, I believe, 6 on top of all of it. So.
Nope, I can't resurrect it. But I could sanctify its corpse to keep it from becoming an undead.
41 versus a CMD.
It's
Yeah, his main weapon is now being carried off by a Hawk. YOLO! Yoink. Hawk is now flying away.
he just looks up and is like,
And right in front of him is a goddamn blender.
anyway, he goes like, you bastard! He was just trying to run away. Ah! Oh boy. I rolled real shitty today.
Alara has an AC of 29. It just she doesn't even dodge. Just tinks off of the shoulder. What is it? What's the shoulder part? The pauldron. The pauldron. Yeah, just bounces off harmlessly off the pauldron. She just looks back and goes, "You nicked my armor." I would like to note there are a lot of nicks on this armor at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Okay. Swift action. I'm going to apply the Inquisitor Judgment Destruction. This Inquisitor is filled with Divine Wrath, gaining a +1 sacred bonus on all weapon damage rolls. This damage is increased by +1 for every 3 Inquisitor levels she possesses. So that would be a plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So +4 damage. In addition to Deadly Aim and rapid shotting this guy. I think I might be engaging in a little.
Quick question: do you have precise shot and improved precise shot?
Yes, I do.
If you have both, yeah, you could just shoot right past Alara without any problems.
Oh yeah, I went out of my way to ensure. What's a scenario where they could be like in a way of hiding, or an ally might be in the way?
They provide soft cover.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I thought, improved precise shot, absolutely, gotta have that.
And you need precise, and all range characters need precise shot.
Okay, so that's -1 for that. +3 because of that. -2 for rapid shot. Okay, so that basically goes right back to like the standard. Attack 1. Second at full attack base attack value bonus.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can we say he's probably dead?
Who?
This guy? That's 4 shots from a rifle.
Yeah, he's probably dead.
But let's see anyway. Come on, Kiri.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's dead.
As he just rode with bullets, he's like,
Yeah, I basically like Alex Murphy'd him.
like, oh, too bad. Your friends are going getting killed right before you.
Is that what Sally says?
Yes.
And as a free action, I will say to this guy, stay down if you know what's good for you. Intimidate. $34.
Yeah, he stays down. Like, don't.
So, Alara's got a sword to his neck at this point.
Like, don't worry. It'll all be over soon. You forget about everything. Everything. And though Sally's moons is 18, not 8. I just haven't had a chance to change it yet. So yeah, he fails. And now it's dominated. Rimi, you're like,
I'm do the same thing, but with him.
Wait, you're going to attack him?
Yeah.
she's going to down snap him again. Wait, I surrender! I surrender!
Okay, I'll take. What did she do to him?
Hmm? He's under Sally's control right now, so just.
So he's giving up.
And he'll do just surrenders for now.
So I stand my turn. Just get the okay. Something happens.
Very well. The short range fighter surrenders. I guess Victorine goes, or. As I tell you, after he goes, he's just going to walk off into the woods and surrenders himself to the police. So
You're kind of cutting in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, after she goes again, Sally's going to just say, just walk over and surrender yourself to the guards. So he's pretty much gone now. Ah, excellent. I knew you were skilled, but can you handle another wave? I'm going to two because I expected something to what's it called to appear and pretty much blast everything away. So second wave.
Oh, this is a waves thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Remember, I was only going to do 10 waves, but since what's it called is not here, I'm going to do 2.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Bring them on.
so 1.
Yep.
Bring them the fuck on.
It's weird when Vikram is the one who's doing melee, and someone else is the one doing the machine gun.
And mine is technically closer to a machine gun.
Yeah.
Ooh, different look style.
Actually, I just forgot to never mind. Different styles, same attacks.
Okay. So
Should
I
we
don't.
re-roll initiative or keep the
No,
old one?
keep the old one.
Okay. Ty, quick question. Can I have Vikram and Alara acting in tandem?
Sure.
Okay. Let me just. Okay, I'm in a forest, so I do get my speed bonus. So that's still within 30 feet. So walking up, she walks around behind him, and she's going to start off this whole shindig with with her series of attacks. So I'll do them one at a time, including damage.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah, that's not, yeah. I forgot that she actually has a really cool ability with her light shield. She doesn't take any penalties for doing a full round attack with her light shield. So this is going to be a sword attack. 31 versus AC.
Mm-hmm.
Was that?
Mm-hmm.
That hit? Okay. He's going to take from that 27 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then Alara is going to go for her shield bash, which will be. Yep. Does that hit his AC?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. And that means it won't hit a CMD guaranteed. So she misses on that. So she'll just continue down the path with 2 more attacks. Wait, hold it. That is in critical threat range. Confirming crit.
Mm-hmm.
Does that crit confirm?
Yep.
Okay. And that also criticals any other damage associated with it. So do we multiply damage by 2 or do we roll damage twice?
Multiply.
So he takes, we'll have to manually do this. He takes 42 damage from that as the sword just completely slices.
Pretty much drops his head off at this point.
Is he still alive?
He's dead.
Okay, yeah. Alara just cuts his head off. Well, then I guess Vikram's going to have to use his boots to get a bit more speed. Let me actually see. Yeah, he's going to have to use his boots for some additional speed. And yeah, he's now up there, and he's going to stab this guy. Hawk has dropped the weapon and landed there. But so he is getting flanking from the Hawk in this moment. So this will be Vikran's only attack. I will deadly aim this. Sorry, not deadly aim, power attack this. Is this guy a human or a half-elf?
Human.
Okay. $35 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Just gonna double check what my, there we go. So he's going to take from that 36 damage from the sword swipe.
All right.
And then the Hawk's going to try and steal his sword. So. Yep, his sword is gone. Hawk's away. I love spring attack. It is amazing.
Oh boy. All right, setting, go.
All right. As a swift action, I'm going to activate my second judgment. And judgments basically last until the end of the encounter. I'm going to activate protection. The Inquisitor is surrounded by a protective aura, granting a +1 sacred bonus to AC. This bonus increases by +1 for every 5 levels the Inquisitor possesses. At 10th level, this bonus is doubled against attack rolls made to confirm critical hits against the Inquisitor. So that's an additional +2 to my AC. So, deadly aiming and rapid shot. Out of curiosity, is Inspire Courage still active?
Yes.
Yeah.
Once it's activated, it's a free action to maintain it. So as long as Rimi still has it, she's good.
Okay. And I'm going to attack this guy down here. And what is he? Is he human, elf, what?
Human.
Sweet. Greater Bane still active.
Yep. As long as he's a human or a half-elf, he counts. Half-elves are considered both human and elf. Oh,
Does
shit.
that confirm?
No, you have to roll it. Wait, did you double roll 20s?
Well, because I'm doing rapid fire as well.
All right.
Okay, Ty, did 29 beat his touch?
Yes.
Sweet.
So I'd roll that damage. You might have just killed him in one shot.
Okay, just continue rolling my attacks, though?
No, I'd say roll the damage, because once you roll an attack, that attack is locked in. So technically you should roll damage after each attack, but I kind of lump it together because part of my shtick is I got clustered shots, which lets me stack all the damage into one pool. So I'd say roll the damage for this one. I believe guns are, what, a ×3?
×4.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you probably just killed him. So go ahead and roll the damage, then we've got to multiply it by 4 in our heads. And yes, the spell does crit as well. I think the only thing that doesn't crit is precision damage from like stealth attacks and things like that.
Wait, would that be +4 or +2? Go back to my judgment. Every 3. 3 then, okay. No, wait, yeah, it is +4. So multiply that by 4.
Yeah.
Dead. Dead.
Yeah. As the bullet grazes his head, the pierces his mask, flips over, and dead.
Unshot. Boom. Headshot.
Boom. Headshot. Now you've got, what, 3 more shots to go after that guy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. So now against this dude.
Yeah.
I think you and Sally can take care of this one guy down here.
Don't forget about Alara.
Mm-hmm. So against this guy, I think I'm gonna make him regret waking up this morning. So the second attack from the rapid shot.
Yep.
All touch attack. Does the 27 hit?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, God.
133 damage.
Yeah.
Dead.
Uh-huh. Yeah, once again, Broom headshot, flips over, dies, and regrets everything his life choices.
Oh. Truthfully, I did not. I had that the protection one up in case because I did not anticipate the crit.
Yeah, crits are fun.
Yeah, because my thought process was initially like, okay, I successfully kill this guy. I'm technically open to attack from this guy if he has movement range to do so.
Mhm.
So he might get in and get a swipe at me.
Yeah.
Is this guy that we basically knocked out from the last round?
Yeah, somebody gave him a flip
it's
kick.
pretty much a new guy now.
Oh, so that's a new guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he might be able to cause some trouble.
Well, if he had the range, he could try and swipe me.
Right?
too.
So he goes like, "Aw, you live no fun for me." Hey, you look-
Sally,
Yes?
see if you can't force these guys out of here. We've got this.
I can't. It's a projectile. I can't.
You can't do dispel magic?
Oh, you mean this? And dispel magic, and the Hulk is forced to flee away now.
Yes.
Aw, I want to see the show.
Oh, please. Right now, I'm wondering, I'm curious as to what they're thinking about Saloon.
And that Vikran isn't using his bow.
Like,
He's just a blender now.
right, so Sally uses dispel magic.
Yep, just to get rid of him. So, okay, so that means this bastard probably gets a turn. Wait, nope.
No,
Nope, it's Rimi's turn.
yeah, because he's dead.
I'm trying to attack him. Great. That's fun.
Was it just a hit?
42 save. Okay.
Like, aw, damn.
Mr. Stark, I feel funny. So we have Rimi, Thanos, whatever her last name is. Nice.
I think I'm probably becoming more like Rip Van Winkle.
So this guy gets a turn. He might be able to swipe at me.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
If he rolls a 1, there's actually something bad that'll happen.
Outside
Oh, wait,
of regret-
this guy's disarmed.
Yeah, well, he still have one weapon left.
Well, he took his primary weapon. He has like a secondary one he can use.
Like, for the Empire!
That actually amazingly hits. Ouchie. That
Wow.
That was close.
No.
barely. He only beat it by 3. So ouchie. Vikran's got a boo-boo, guys.
No, I just
Guys,
said he rolled-
evacuate. Vikran's got a boo-boo.
Oh no!
Oh, you need me to make the boo-boo all better now.
He'll be fine. He'll heal it with an 8-hour rest.
I know.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna have Vikran hold his action. Laura's activating your boots and gonna be right there. And well, all she can do is a shield bash right now. So.
Ooh.
Does that beat his CMD and
Yep.
his AC?
Yep.
Yeah, he's now on the ground. Which means his AC's at a -4 for melee fighters. Let's see. Damage will be... he takes only 9 damage, but he basically slams into Vikran and falls to the ground. So yeah. Because he's now on the ground, which gives me a +4, I am going to do non-lethal damage with my swords. So Ty, because it's effectively I'm getting a +4 and using a lethal weapon and a non-lethal roll is a -4, I'm just going to roll normal and we'll do it against his normal AC. That sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, he's doing. Let's see. Okay, so. I'm also doing the rapid. So that gives me a +1. Did I include the flanking bonus? No, I did not. Okay. Okay, that's my first on hand. Second on hand.
Mm-hmm.
First offhand. Third offhand. Second offhand. Does the 27 hit him or no?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so the 27 doesn't count. So that's one of the offhands. Last on hand. Hold on. Yep, that might actually be a crit. Rolling again to see if it confirms.
Nope.
Nope.
It's dirty.
But
It's dirty.
just regular hit. Just regular hit. Last offhand. Miss. Okay, so I got. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, what is the AC I have to beat? I just a 30 beat him.
30. 30.
Okay, so third meter beat, yeah. So yeah, so 1 on hand, 1 on hand, 1 off hand, 3 on hand, 4 on hand, 1 off hand. This is all non-lethal damage. This may kill him. Death by 1,000 cuts. And I didn't do the other increased damage, so let's see. Okay, he takes 161 non-lethal damage.
I think you may have just comaed him.
Normally that will kill him, but for
he's barely alive. We'll go with barely alive.
I'm going to use the Samurai's Last Stand, which is technically a level 20 skill, but yeah, he's pretty much staggered and pretty much almost dead. But you know,
I call that the coma strike.
Pretty much. So yeah, he's last standing, but he's pretty much unconscious.
I would like to note that was blunt damage. I turned the swords 90 degrees in my grip. Because
hitting it with the flat of the blade.
Yep, I'm hitting it with the flat of the blade. Still, that's a chunk of living steel.
Like, why did you let me live? Oh, by the way, combat's over, because I know... Combat's over, by the way.
Okay.
Also, he says, why'd you let me live? And then there's a dong! Alara hits him in the back of the head, knocking him unconscious. Gotta secure the prisoner, yo.
Yes. And I'm quite curious as to what he may know.
Yep.
Hmm. Shall we take him back to the Outerhead Republic? Or...
Yep.
Well, let's restrain him. Strip him of his weaponry and armor.
And the other guy who's probably cowering next to a tent. I'm going to walk up to that guy who's probably right over here shitting himself. Your other weapon, please. Victor has his hand held out.
He holds out his weapon.
My rifle is still drawn.
Yep. Hele has made a nice little neat pile of... It just starts collecting the swords from the battlefield and just piles them right here.
Let me see. What? Let's see. So that's about 15 swords. Yeah, about 15 swords. I guess.
Ooh.
I guess
15 wakizashis.
Yeah.
Yep. 15 sets of various types of samurai-style armor. We'll have to identify those later. If they're magical at all, because they may be worth something.
I can detect magic.
But do you have the spellcraft to do it?
Doesn't this... But I have the spell detect magic. Doesn't that work?
Yes, but you need to do a spellcraft check with detect magic to determine it. There's a ring I could get.
I
there's
do
a
have a
ring
plus. I have a plus 18 to spellcraft.
that might work. Actually, that probably will work. I can't remember what the exact numbers are, but yeah, that should work. There's a ring I can get. I haven't decided if I want to get it or not, but it'll allow me to use my craft armor to at least identify armors. Yeah. Alara's going to drag this guy over next to this guy.
The rifle's still drawn.
This was fun. I haven't used my succubus abilities for combat in a while.
Mm-hmm.
How badly bruised does this guy look?
If it wasn't last standing, he'll be dead.
So there are some nicks, there are some cuts, there are bruises.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they looks at Rimi with disintegrating both of his friends like
I feel funny.
Oh, they'll feel more than funny if they were trying to one up on us.
So yeah, Rimi between Vikrin, Saloon, and Rimi, the other leaders just flee off like it's not worth it. We proceed with Plan B and just run off.
Oh, I'm gonna start. I guess I'm gonna be working with Saloon. We're just gonna start raining down hell on them as long as they're within range.
Oh, absolutely. At the same time, I'm actually curious as to what exactly the Emperor and Ryu and all that thought of the show, especially at least the female ones, considering they seem so adamant in capturing them.
Ty, how many archers are in this camp?
About 20 to 30, all shooting at the Emperor right now. The Emperor right now as they're running away.
Could I use diplomacy to try and command them, so it can be more effective with our fire with proper volley fire?
Go ahead.
Okay, diplomacy.
Go ahead.
I'll assist. So you get a +2.
So a 30.
Yes, the heroes. What do you want from us?
Bows at such and such a degree. Fire on my mark. Ready, mark.
No!
Bang.
Ready, mark.
Bang.
Oh, damn.
A dance to inspire them.
Like, yeah!
War song. It's a war song, boys.
Yeah.
They tried to fight back, but between Rimi's war song and Vikram's command, it's pretty much a rout at this point.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
And every once in a while, Sally just enters the battlefield, kisses, and sends them to the base camp as well. But don't worry, you'll be safe as long as they're in my hands.
No draining of his soul.
I know. I'm a higher class succubus, remember?
He has very refined tastes. Such rabble would probably give her indigestion or something.
Exactly.
Plus, I suspect these people probably aren't virgins, and they probably lost it through violence.
Exactly.
Probably another disgusting aftertaste.
Yes, exactly. And all the men I kiss, none of them are pure, as you say.
If you wish, I could try and create like some kind of mouthwash or something to get the taste out.
No, after this, I will head back to the tower and I will have some mouthwash ready just in case.
Okay. Yeah. Have a good trip, Miss Moon.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Like I always said, it's been fun hanging out with you guys. You always
Yeah.
bring some pleasure into the room. Farewell until we meet again.
Till we meet again.
She flies off and then disappears back into the tower.
So, how high is the morale of this camp?
I'd say pretty high.
They just took back the city and routed what I wouldn't call them the elite guard of the emperor, but definitely one of his better trained contingents.
About 100.
Complete.
Yeah, about 100 men just routed.
Dead on the battlefield. Several captured. The last few running away with arrows sticking out of their gear, probably leaving gear behind to save time.
Mm-hmm.
Bow.
Impressive. The Emperor's hawk returns. No, it's only just a hawk. Impressive.
Wait, it's a hawk. He's speaking through a hawk?
Yeah.
What breed of hawk?
Red hawk. In Westwood, red hawk is rare, so if you come across a red hawk, pretty much it's the Emperor's.
Yeah.
Or some higher class nobles.
Yeah. Hele is not happy at this development, is hissing and flapping her wings.
Did you enjoy the show?
Actually, I have. Keep Isaiah. If Isaiah brings troop of that weak level, then it's clear he's no match. There's clearly no match for a diva of my caliber.
Oh, we'll take good care of him. And as Saloon is smirking, if anyone was looking closer, they could see a bit of her fangs. I have no idea if the Emperor could see through the hawk or not.
No, but you hear the voice of Agavi like, "Ooh, I heard about you. This would be interesting indeed."
And I've heard much about you, Agave. I do look forward to the next time we meet.
Between me and my sword, yes, we shall. And then the hawk pretty much.
So Agave,
yes.
how much in debt are you to the Lord of the Damned? Got a feeling you disappointed him pretty severely by failing in Westwood.
Yes, I have to retrain all over again in order to find the true heart of being a Dark Knight. But
Wow, you're adorable. Did he ever tell you who I really am? That I am what would be considered a heretic of the highest order in his eyes?
Interesting. I wonder why he received special training from Beres herself.
And let him know. I'll be sending my father to him personally one of these days.
If you
burning down everything he helped my family build.
If you live, that is, and Ryu kicks up like, yes. If you all live, that is. Needless, it's not to see that Sam isn't with you, the only one that could take my blade. How would it fare if I showed them a better field now? I think none of you will survive, don't you?
We're a scrappy little bunch. We got a couple of tricks up our sleeve. Besides, last time we fought, Ryu, I remember your sword was getting kicked around the battlefield like a children's plaything.
Yes, I've learned that lesson since then. I have a magical item. I have a magical item that returns my sword to me anytime I see fit now.
Oh, where is it?
In my ring hand, of course.
I guess I better aim for that with my bow.
With a gauntlet before. With a gauntlet.
That sounds like a nice, fun challenge to see if I can hit it.
Yeah, Vikram kind of lifts up his legs. Hey, Alay, you think you could get that from him if I asked you to? The hawk basically does a little bow, as if acknowledging. Yeah, she's very good at getting things from people without them even noticing now.
I noticed that with the short range troops at hand. But tell me, can she get my sword? I'm willing to sacrifice your hawk just to get my sword.
I'm not stupid enough to have her grab the sword. The sword, I'm just going to use my bow to get out of your hands. Then we're just going to kick it around the battlefield.
But I do have other weapons, you know.
Yeah, but those ones probably don't do nearly as much damage. And again, I can my hawk or my bow can deal with those.
Really now? We'll still see. That we can come up this far. Yes.
We shall see. We shall see.
Until next time, my friends.
Yes, till next time. Pulls out bow and fires arrow into hawk.
He pretty much hits the sky at this point, and pretty much rides away.
I try and take a shot at it.
Go for it.
Against its touch AC, 42.
Damn, it actually hits.
40
is touch.
40 is its touch. So, do I kill it?
Nope. He's wounded but survives.
And my arrow sails past it. Damn, that's a tough to hit hawk.
If nothing else, it was well trained.
Right, I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah, unless I crit in the next shot, I would not be able to hit that thing.
Oh, yeah.
I can.
Don't worry about it. We sent a message. We can make him bleed. Besides, the gods of light are on our side, as well as the god of civilization.
Aye. Though at the same time, I am curious. What exactly will the Emperor still continue his decision of spare the women of our group just for the intention of capturing us? Or when he will just simply give up and decide to kill us? Because I suspect he probably gave... Because I suspect the show we gave him, I very much suspect it very much interested him. Piqued his curiosity and probably it tickled his funny bone in an effort to see it as a challenge to break us.
Alara's kind of getting up from her standard, nightly paladin prayer position after a battle and goes, I'd like to see him try.
Absolutely. I would love to see him try as well, Miss Duskblade.
As usual, Alara's very uncomfortable around you.
But she's not fleeing away.
She doesn't have the choice right now.
And I put my hand on her shoulder. That was a good show that you did on those couple of gods. Knocking them down and showing them their place in the pecking order. And from that, she just takes her hand off her shoulder.
It's a technique that I taught myself. I'm not as strong as other paladins in my order, but I'm a bit more dexterous, so I adapted.
You make do with what you have. I know that all too well. Yeah. So, out of curiosity, Seawall, dispel magic. Would that also work on like disenchanting items, or no?
It might.
So, bring my spellcraft up a bit.
Here we go. If the object that you target is a magic item, you may make a spell check against the item's caster level, DC equaling 11 plus the item's caster level. If you exceed, all the item's magic properties are suppressed for 1d4 rounds, after which the item recovers its magical properties. The suppressed item becomes non-magical for the duration of the effect. An interdimensional opening, such as a bag of holding, is temporarily closed. A magic item's physical properties are unchanged. Suppressing magic sword is still a sword, masterwork sword, in fact. Artifacts and deities are unaffected by mortal magic such as this. We might be dealing with either an intelligent item or an artifact sword, though, with him.
It was worth a shot.
And look, I'm going to try to destroy that thing. If we can get our hands on it, not literally, but with, tongs, leather gloves, and an anti-magic field, I'm sticking that thing in the hottest furnace, hottest dwarven furnace I can get my hands on, and we are destroying it.
Oh, absolutely. It'll probably be quite a hell of a show seeing the thing melt. All the sparks, the angry roars, and all that stuff.
Well, we were releasing the souls of devils. That's going to probably cause we're probably going to have to reinforce the furnace with adamantine to pull this off.
Probably put a few holy symbols on it to help out.
Yeah.
Maybe sanctify the ground, sanctify the forge.
Yep. And that's just going to be a crap load of energy that's going to be released at once.
Maybe like a
spell magic. Okay. Here we go. Target spell. Additionally, has a chance to spell any effect that remove curses. Area to spell. Okay. Yeah, it looks like greater to spell magic does it permanently. Like basically, magic items. There probably is a way to disenchant them, but it's tricky to say the least.
Well, there's a possible idea, at least, in the fight.
Yeah.
And even if I can get it, say, to spell for 3 rounds, that 3 rounds can make a huge goddamn difference.
Well, in that time, we could temporarily get the sword away from him and drop it into a bag of holding, where it's in an extra dimensional space that he can't teleport it from.
Mm-hmm.
Then we just dump the bag out very carefully and start our work. After we either kill him, capture him, or at least get that damn ring away from him, then we start the work of destroying it, preferably while in an anti-magic field.
Out of curiosity, Jimpan, can Rimi learn Mage Hand?
What?
Because if you can learn Mage...
I have Mage Hand, or...
Yeah.
Okay, so theoretically we have a way of grabbing the sword without touching it.
Yeah.
Out of the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Assuming the thing's not more than 10 pounds.
Yeah. It's not going to be more than 10 pounds.
Let's see.
And I'm back.
Back?
Welcome back.
5 pounds.
Okay, so we're gonna hold up 5 pounds. Okay.
So yeah, we're coming up with ways on how we can safely get a hold of Ryu's sword and then destroy it. But we have a sneaking suspicion, at least I have, that it's either an intelligent item or it is an artifact, and those are much trickier to destroy.
Yeah.
Mm.
I know that it had its negative effects against those who are considered of the good alignment. Would that really make a difference against something against the neutral alignment?
You don't want to touch that sword, period.
Now, just asking, like, yeah, because
Look, if we're we're going to study the crap out of this thing without touching it. We're going to find out exactly as much as we can about it. We're going to find the chinks in its armor, and then we're going to destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we may want to. Can anyone here cast Dimensional Anchor?
I think I can. Give me a second to see if I can actually cast that spell. Yes, I can. I can cast Dimensional Anchor.
Dimensional Anchor. How long does this thing last? 1 minute per level. Okay, that would okay. If we cast that on the item, we could lock the sword down for enough time to study it.
Mm-hmm.
You can also it's a level 4 or it's a level 3 Inquisitor. So if you fill up all of your slots with that, we could do probably a little bit of work with that.
Oh yes. Just keep it in the bag of holding.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say what the target is. It's just we pull it out, you fire a ray at it, and it can't be teleported.
Yeah, and technically, so long as it's inside the bag of holding, it's still in an extra dimensional space.
Yeah, which is notoriously hard to get stuff from. And we can also do this work in the pocket dimension, where it'll probably be even tougher.
And even then, I'll still cast Dimensional Anchor, because, god damn it, don't want to risk it.
So combat's over.
Yep.
The camp's resting for the night.
Probably extremely happy.
And
There is drinking. There is drinking and some merriment.
I remake some bullets.
I'm gonna go out into the forest and try to collect my arrows. I'm gonna roll a 1d20 to see how many arrows I've lost.
All right. Ooh.
Yeah, I lost a lot of arrows in that battle. Don't worry, guys. I carry like 80 or 90. I think I carry like 100 durable arrows. So this is not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because of certain abilities I have, I can use them in slashing, piercing, or blunt. It's crazy. Yeah. So I'm probably going to go to the cap. I'm probably going to go to the highest ranked military officer, whether that's a captain or something along those lines, and I'm just going to see what they're how they're doing otherwise, how many they lost, how many injured, and what the scouts are saying, if there's another army coming or if that was the main force. May I be able to do that, Ty?
Sure. Yes. Well, welcome to the party. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. A little tired. Using a fighting style I don't normally use, but well, we needed more people on the front lines rather than using a bow this time. How many? The enemy casualties are what? 80, 90%?
Yeah.
At least. How many did we lose?
About. Oops. Sorry. About 22.
Out of?
About About 100.
We'll have to call for reinforcements.
Or call it the capital C to see if they can send some reinforcements.
Yeah. I presume the ones that are injured are with the clerics?
Yep. That's another. That's another. That's another 3. That's another 10 out.
I might be able to help speed up the recovery. Hold on.
Ask of my character.
Well, remember, I've got crazy good heal check, and I'm in an environment where I don't use any medical supplies.
And I got magic to heal the really, near dead ones.
Let's
I
see.
have cure serious wounds and
Okay, I just rolled a 26. That does... Hold on, let me double check with the heal checks, because there's a lot of things at play here. Because I'm doing treat deadly wounds on them. Basically, I'm doing emergency treatment for all these guys. Here we go. Skills, heal, treat deadly wounds is a 26. Okay, if you exceed the DC by 5 or more, add your wisdom. Okay, okay, so they get 1 hit point per level of the creature. They also get an additional 2 from me. Let me just do a bit more of the math. Let's see. And then what is it? I've got Nature's Healing. While treating wounds, its favorite trained spells ranger can restore an additional 1d6 plus 1 HP for every 3 spells its ranger possesses. I have 12, so that's 46 plus 4. Okay, and they get this plus however many character levels they have. So they each get 21 plus however many hit dice they have.
So pretty much all of them are full health now. So right now, all of them are at full health.
Nice! I saved lives, guys!
Yay!
yay.
How many clerics are taking notes while I do this?
About all of them.
And I'm remaking bullets.
How is he doing this without magic? What is this sorcery?
They're like, how do you do this without magic?
Magic.
The right herbs. And having a surgery kit helps.
The right herbs, huh?
Yep.
Surgery kit.
Hawk flies in with another set of herbs for the next set of guys. She's very smart.
I see. Thank you. And they note down the herbs and spices you use.
And technically, this will never work for them, unfortunately, because this is something specifically only I can do based on situations. Lol.
They don't know that yet.
Nope.
You guys are trained in the arts of survivalism, right? Because that's kind of required to do this.
Not really.
I don't recommend doing this, but you might learn a few things about, managing symptoms.
Uh-huh.
So these guys are now in the walking wounded category.
Eventually, you also cured the dead man walking over here.
Then at one point, the samurai that's been tied to the bed wakes up with me over him. The guy that I just beat the shit out of with the sides of my swords. Oh, hey, you're awake now.
What happened?
Well, you're currently tied to a bed, so you don't try to kill yourself. You're now a prisoner of the Republic, and I'm your doctor.
Wait, you're my doctor? Are you going to torture me to death? Listen,
No.
I have a wife, I have a kid. I just wanted to go home with my family.
No, you're our prisoner. You will probably be interrogated, and I would hope that the Republic doesn't use torture. I personally don't use it. I've used intimidation and threats, but that's more a game of who has more control in the relationship. Now hold still. I've got to clean out this wound. This is going to sting a lot. Starts cleaning out wound.
Saloon is drawn to the sound of screams like a siren, as if it's a siren song.
You smell human blood everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You see Vikrin working on this guy. Alara standing next to Vikrin, acting as a nurse.
Thought I smelled something.
Oh, hey, Saloon. The guy that got the slapped upside the head with my swords is awake. He thought I was going to torture him to death.
Oh, please. If anyone would theoretically torture someone to death, it would technically be me, as that's my profession. As an inquisitor. But we're nice people. We're nice girls here.
No, two of you are.
Yes, we're nice people here.
So, Mr. I don't even know your name, guy from the Wufu Kingdom. What kind of information can you trade to make sure that you get a decent stay in the Republic?
Not really. I was just a constrictor as a troop after I lasted so long in the games.
Discern lies. Is he telling the truth?
He's telling the truth. He lost the game and now he has to pay to be a trooper.
Yeah. I nod to Vikrin.
That's good to hear. Okay, I'm gonna do a separate. I'm gonna do a second heal check. I want to give him a full examination, mainly looking for previous wounds and see how they were treated, if at all.
I'm also gonna cast detect poison to see like if he has like a suicide tooth or something.
Ty, do I have a pretty good idea through a general workup what kind of injuries this guy has had in the past?
About broken ribs and broken legs.
Ever properly treated?
Not really, but it's treated enough so he's marched out to the battlefield, but nothing more.
Am I gonna have to re-break his legs and properly set them?
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna look over to the one of the clerics.
Also,
I'm gonna need a couple of splints, the strongest alcohol you got, something, a clean rag for him to bite on, and a hammer.
And as for Saloon, yes, you see a suicide tooth, although he's too weak to bite it right now.
And question: when I cast the spell detect poison, did I detect like any poison items on him?
The suicide tooth, no.
Oh.
So nothing like that. Okay.
He does not have a suicide tooth. Good.
No, he has a suicide tooth.
Oh,
I said other than the suicide tooth.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's getting removed right now.
I'm going to point out the tooth.
Okay, Alara, Saloon, hold him down. I'm going to remove the tooth quickly.
Hang on just a quick sec. Let me check some spells on here to see if I can make that as painless as possible for him.
It's just ripping out a tooth.
Nope. Well, I can just then do like a minor heal on him.
Yeah. Sorry, this is going to be fairly uncomfortable. We can't take the risk. Forcefully opens his mouth while they're holding his head straight, and I bring out some Middle Ages equivalent of needle nose pliers.
Ouch.
Hey, that's considered advanced surgical equipment back in these days.
Sad thing is, I know.
Yep, and heal check. Let's see. Yeah, I think I remove it.
Yeah, it's gone.
12, Want me to cast Cure Light Wounds on him?
Nah,
Or-
he'll be fine. It's probably like 1 damage, maybe. It's a waste. It's probably non-lethal damage, actually. Sorry about that. We can't exactly... and I'm just kind of holding the tooth in front of him, looking at it. Can't have you biting down on that when we don't want you to. Dumping a little milk.
I hold my hand out to Vikram. May I see that, please?
Oh, sure. I just handed the little metal bowl that I put it in.
Okay. Now, I'm going to crack open the tooth and let the poison come out. Now, I'm going to again use like my a DC 20 check with alchemy to see if I can find out what specific kind of poison. What is alchemy? Did I not write it down there? I know I had it here. There we go. With a 28, do I beat the DC of 20? So what kind of poison is this?
He doesn't know right now, but it's poison that instantly kills him if he bites down on it.
Oof, death effect poisons. Those are nasty.
Yeah, it would have been instantaneous. So
I recommend
Fairly painless.
burning that out. I'd recommend either storing that safely or burning it outside of town.
all right. I'll like
Oh, good. The nurse is
like
back.
Arian.
Oh, good. The nurse is back with all the items I need. Okay, and Vikram pulls out the hammer. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to break your legs.
Again?
This is so they'll properly heal. So
And
you're
I
gonna
stepped
bite on
out.
that. And you're going to bite on this.
What about the alcohol?
Wait, hold it. Hold it. Sorry, forgot a step. Here, give him a shot of effect. Probably pure grain alcohol.
He takes it after he knows that you really says like, ugh.
Okay, you, and I point to several people around, some nurses, some soldiers that are not in their bed. You're going to hold them down. There's going to be a lot of screaming. That's normal. Have any of you seen someone having their bones broken so they're properly reset before?
Some nod, some not, some like no, and some like yeah.
I guess this will be a learning experience for the clerics that haven't seen this before.
Yeah, the clerics
So-
haven't seen it. The soldiers have.
Okay. So, first step. And he starts going through the steps, has them hold him down, and then 3, 2, 1, whack!
Yeah, it's broken again.
Then I do it to the other leg, and then I properly set it, put it into a splint, and we'll have one of the clerics heal it most of the way from there. He's probably passed out at a certain point.
Yeah, after the whack, he's like passed out.
Yep.
Actually, Sally comes back after this, like, the games. I've heard of them.
And she sees Vikram has already swung a hammer onto this guy's leg.
Like, Vikram.
What? Have you never...
I thought you never believed in torture before.
No, this is a medical procedure. Have you ever seen someone having to have their leg rebroken so it's properly set?
I know, I'm kidding. Yes, I've seen this before.
I'm not some monster. Well,
According to the kingdom, you are some monsters. They think about saying the best after you.
I guess everyone's a hero in their own story.
Yeah.
I just wonder what the propaganda posters of us would look like.
They are working on them right now. Hey,
Wait,
Samu, send up some posters.
Evil Vicar and Evil Alara, Evil Allura has eye patch, of course.
I'm not
What was
saying
it?
that. I'm just saying.
Saloon would be a full vampire. I guess Rimi would. What would evil Rimi look like? Just matted fur and a little mangy.
Probably a lion at this point.
Yeah.
After she disintegrated both enemies.
With a very weird gold gauntlet with 6 gems in it.
Pretty much.
And I guess mad scientist for the mage.
Yeah. She pretty much describes the posters to you, like, oh yes, Rimi has some gauntlet with some 6 gems in it. But yes, the games.
Yep.
It's not really.
You see this guy's legs are now in splints. He's unconscious and sweaty. You see a hammer, Vikram setting a hammer aside.
Oh, you were having fun without me.
No, I was resetting bones.
Again, you were having fun without me.
Like,
Vikram gets out of it. Well, I don't think. Actually, Vikram would wear at least a partial Plague Doctor outfit when he's doing this kind of work.
Yeah, you probably still have that.
Yeah, I think I still have it. Just mine's the mask. He doesn't use the mask. He just uses probably a filtered cloth. And smoke and wears goggles. Sometimes.
somehow Basak would be proud of you, even though he doesn't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why the Plague Doctor outfit, it actually does fit for like a surgeon of this time. And the thing is, I probably wouldn't be surprised if Vikram has one of the highest heal checks in the entire world at this point.
Well, it'll probably be Pizak would be beating you, obviously.
No, he doesn't. He has only a couple of points in heal. He
Huh.
uses magic. I'm the one that does it all via
Actual
skill.
physical means. Okay.
Yeah, through physical means. The trick is I have to be in a favored terrain, but urban is one of my favorite terrains, which means as long as I'm in a city or a large enough town, it still applies. Or if I've always argued that if a forest is close enough by, I can argue that I can kind of pull the resources from that as needed, even though I'm not directly in a forest.
All right.
Or desert. Yeah, it's interesting how it works. But look, I bought a healer's kit at the beginning of the game. I haven't used a single charge in it this entire time.
How many charges does that thing have?
5 or 10. I think it's 10. Gives you a +2 to use it though. So, actually, I probably should upgrade to Masterwork. Masterwork of Surgeon's Tools. I have to get a set of those at some point, made out of nice and clean mithril.
Yep. Meanwhile, my heal is just +13. Pretty respectable.
Mine's a +20, but while I'm in an environment, I'm at a 23. And at some point, I might get it, I might not, but the healer's gloves, that'll give me enough +5.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Basically, I imagine they're like a thin leather glove that I can just slide on and do work with.
So pretty much it's Victor and Seraphina as the top healers in the world right now.
Yep. Vikram could do lectures on this. Rimi, if I'm ever shot, do not use your heal check on me. Please.
Do I press outside the wound and make more of the red stuff come out?
No,
What
don't
is
do
that?
that.
Oh, right. I'll pour this. This is acid. I think that heals, right? Or
Oh
acid on the wound?
no.
What is the red stuff?
You'll want alcohol in the wound to do an immediate disinfect. Depending on where it is, sometimes it's actually better to leave the fragment within them than actually removing it. It's only a more modern. It's only with more modern technology been able to pull it off. But hey, with enough magical items, I probably could remove bullets from people safely.
Yep.
So yeah.
So
probably
about an hour later, the swordsman wakes up.
He's got splints on his legs, but his legs have been mostly healed. The only reason I have splints on there is I couldn't get healed all the way with magic. So he'll probably need to take it easy for a couple weeks. There. It's probably it's probably not very comfortable, but you should be able to walk a bit more easy now.
Thank you.
Vikran's currently washing his hands in a bowl that's a mix of water and alcohol.
I'm sorry I attacked you. I was forced into the army.
Yes, we heard. Either pay your taxes, fail to pay the taxes, and it's either go to the arena and die, or be forced into the military, which has a very high attrition rate, I've gathered.
Yes, I was the one that survived the arena. Took three bowls from what do you call it? From Rotunda. I tell you, the stuff should be illegal. His club should be illegal in some cases. Anyway, since I survived, like, okay. I'll leave your wife and kids alone, but only if you join the military. It's like a 1 in like 100 offers to them. And so that's how I joined.
I can understand the desire to protect one's family. It's a very strong bond. Where were you from? So, and also, what are your family's names? So, if we come across them, we might be able to get them out safely.
We need to know what city they're in.
That's why I asked, where are you from?
Let's see now. Grimwell.
From Redwell?
Grimwell. 1 second. Let me just shoot the map over here.
Yep. Okay. Grimwell is actually won't be too hard to get to it. We just have to find a path through the mountains. How many people are in your family?
About 2. My wife, my child.
How old's the kid?
About 10.
Okay. With a small team, we could, if we can get into Grimwell without being noticed, get them out. We can get them to the mountains probably in a few days. It's not the toughest path, but I don't believe there is a smuggler's path in the north. We'll have to make one on our own.
Could you describe them to us, please? Like hair color, things like that. Where in the city you lived?
I'm going to go through his personal effects, see if there's anything that is a personal item that is not issued by the military.
So like a family photo?
Not a family photo. Well, it doesn't sound like he was too. It sounds like he might have a drawing of them in a locket. That occasionally happens, but generally they more do silhouettes. What I'm more referring to is I'm looking for something like a bracelet, a ring, something along those lines we could use to.
What his wedding ring is right on there, so there's that.
Is it a fairly generic band, or is there any sort of inscription or uniqueness about it?
It's an inscription, like to my wife forever, or something like that.
Yeah, I get that. So we could use that as kind of an identifier. So,
it probably describes it as two elves, one dark haired and one half elf was blonde hair.
We could infiltrate. We could infiltrate the city in the dead of night and get them out. One thing they want to do is should we stage deaths as well, or should we just get them out of there and they'll just disappear, never be heard from again?
I would prefer we just handle the disappear. It's less work on our end.
Yep.
And
Make sure they carry only what they need.
Yes, and staging a death, so much preparation work is required.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of trying to have to get an elven corpse and a half-elf child corpse. Ugh.
As cruel as I may be, I have a rule. No children.
Yeah. If we could somehow produce an analog for both of them, I think we'd both be fine with that, but that's a lot of prep work and time and materials we do not have.
And I would
Also,
be concerned that, considering that that odds are, what exactly would happen to the family of soldiers that failed their duty? As
we're
such,
going to move quickly. We're going to move quickly.
Yeah.
So, once you catch your breath and all that stuff, I would suggest we just head out immediately.
He's going to need at least 2 to 3 weeks of recovery time. He's not fit for movement.
I understand. We will do the work to get his family back. And I turn to like any of the doctors or clerics here. For the time being, he is a patient here. We're going to be retrieving his family. Under no circumstances are you to take him away, because the last thing we want to learn is that we rescued his family and they were not able to reunite. Understand?
Slight edit. If the camp is moved, he's able to be moved with the camp, but he stays with this camp and this medical company.
Agreed. With that,
yes, sir.
good.
And just to let you know, he's under my personal protection, the protection of Saloon over there, an Inquisitor of Abadar. Then Alara pops up. He's also under my personal protection.
And
Paladin steps forward.
Simply put, out of curiosity, out of character, how many hit dice would you say they have? 7 hit die or less, these guys?
Yeah, it's just a medical team.
Yeah, this is a medical team for a military outfit.
Oh, I'm contemplating casting Lesser Geese on them.
No, don't. Look, we're good guys. They're generally neutral good guys. They'll listen to us. Plus, this camp owes us. They would have been slaughtered. Those were pretty powerful troops.
All right.
They owe us. I'm sure we can leave a note with the commander saying, hey, that guy, yes, he's your prisoner, but he's going to stay in the medical tent. We're cool with the guard watching him. Just make sure he stays with the medical company. We're going to retrieve his family.
And
if we do retrieve his family, he's going to be much more cooperative and willing to help.
Listen. Don't worry about it. We're at war, but we're not. I like the Wufu Empire. We're not savages. Don't worry. He gets the best of care.
I will hold you to that. And I turn around, start heading off.
Yep. We'll pack up camp quickly, and we're gonna have to do. Oh boy, we're gonna have to hit the mountains. We're gonna have to go the most direct route I can find, which is gonna be riskier. But we'll do what we can. I guess I'm gonna have to roll survival to try and get us to the mountains.
Yes.
If I roll high enough, can I find a path that'll get us through there in a single day?
Let me see.
Presuming we also use various methods of boosting our speed via magic.
Yeah,
like wind walk thing.
Plus, Expedious Retreat's only for one person.
Yeah.
It's only 14 minutes.
And mountains are not a favorite terrain of mine, so that wouldn't give me a bonus. So I guess it's going to have to be, hopefully, the right stuff, and we'll have to keep close to the ground with the wind walk ability.
And let's see, with the description we have of them, is that enough for me to use?
We have their full names. Isn't that enough?
Yes, I can use find query on them. Quarry. So basically as soon as they're within 30 miles, I will know exactly where they are.
Right. Well.
And I have an ability that should be able to help out. What is it? I think it's the exploration domain. Yeah, I've got a very minor. Yep. Here we go. Yep. Yeah, here we go. You can lay your hand upon any surface and see what's on the other side, as if using clairvoyance. This power takes 1 minute, during which time you must be touching the surface to see through. You can keep looking as long as 10 minutes with each use of this power, but you must touch the surface and take no other actions the entire time. The surface cannot be thicker than 6 inches plus 1 inch per cleric level you possess. You can use this power a number of times a day equal to 3 plus your wisdom modifier. I can use it 5 times a day, or roughly 15 minutes I can spy on something. That's an ability I've got from Believer's Boon. It's a feat that I picked up at I think 12.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah, here we go. Alignment must be 1 step. I can only use it once. Okay, here we go. You can use the first level domain cleric ability number of times around per day, but you can only use. Okay, with this feat, you can use. You can choose one domain power granted by your deity. You can use the first level domain ability of the cleric a number of times of rounds per day, but you can only use it once per day, or whichever is appropriate. Your effective cleric level, regardless of this ability, is level 1. If your domain it does not meet their specific, you cannot use it. You can take this feat twice. You choose another domain granted by your deity. Yep. Okay, got it. So yeah, I don't know. It's up to you, Ty. If I can only use Doorsight once a day for 10 minutes, or if I can use it 5 times a day. That's up to you.
5 times.
Oh, got it. So we'll do the traditional number of times per day since it's got a specific one listed. I don't get the spells, just to let you guys know. I'm very limited magical ability. That is it. That is literally all the magic I can perform. Everything else is skill. So we're charging through the mountains. Let's see. Survivalist would tick in the situation, so I get a +5 on that. Oops, sorry. Add a 3 to that. I was a little off. 35.
You survive.
Okay. Does that get us through the mountains quickly?
Yeah. So you're about.
Okay. So we're at the edge of this town.
Yeah. So I will switch to Sally's map for now, because
or the east of the city.
It would be the west of the city, I think.
Yeah. We're at the southwest of the city, so you're probably within 30 miles of them now.
All right. Find query, and it's specifically aimed at the wife and child. Where are they?
I would like to note I did bring the ring with me.
They're here.
So they're in the city?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
What time of day is it?
Night.
Okay. Operation Stealth is a go.
Okay. Hang on before we go. I'm going to cast 3 uses of Muffle Sound. You guys get a +3 untyped bonus to stealth.
Thank you. That gets me up to that gets me to 33.
If someone needs for 15 minutes, 14 minutes.
Okay, I'm a fucking ghost in this city.
And as you're doing so, you see something.
And this is favorite terrain, so I'm running on rooftops at speed 50.
They barely get 0 streams because
Naruto run for the win, I guess? Nice. Quick question. Do either of you have the ability to pick locks?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Do you have a thieves tools kit?
I do.
Master?
Yes.
Okay. That ought to be good enough.
Oh, where are you? Where are you? Where are you on this stupid thing? There we go.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm
Right
going to do a
there.
perception to keep an eye out for people who may or may not notice us. "51. I see everything. What do my drow eyes see?"
A barbarian and 3 soldiers coming to the house right now. I can't
Okay,
believe he failed.
Okay, we got no time for this one, so I'm opening up a damn window. Is there a window on the ground floor that looks like it can be opened quickly?
Yeah, about here.
Okay, I'm opening up that window and stealthing into that building.
Same here.
Yeah.
Where's the wife and child? Are they asleep in the
About
bedroom?
here. They're knocked out of sleep. Like, where's Daddy coming home? I don't know, dear. I don't know.
I'm going to whisper to Saloon. Okay. We're gonna need to grab them and cover their mouths. We need to make this look like nothing wrong is happening. And we're gonna need a distraction.
What was that?
So Saloon, you grab the child, cover the mouth, keep them and hold him. I'll take the wife and I'll explain the situation. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Hands clamp over mouths. We're right behind them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be speaking in Elven to her. I'm going to say, listen, your husband has been captured has been captured and surrendered to the Arrow Republic. We are part of that, and we're going to take you to him. There are members of the local guard. They're coming to this house. So I need you to remain calm. Do not try to scream while we quickly grab what's needed and get you out of here and stage a distraction.
She nods. She nods.
Okay, grab only what you need. And I'm going to look for some lantern oil.
Right, you find it?
Yep. I find the most flammable thing in this place and dump the lantern oil on it.
All right.
Rimi, barricade the door.
Okay, I do that.
That'll buy us some time. So, I'm presuming she's grabbing maybe a set of clothes, a little bit of food.
Yeah, pretty much.
Family stuff.
Some set of clothes, some food, and some family stuff.
Yep. Heirlooms or things like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Saloon, take them out the back.
Yes. Okay.
I grab a lit lantern. Are they banging on the door now?
Like, open up! Your husband failed. This is Rotunda, the world champion. Speak. If you don't open...
Saloon, can I borrow a keg of gunpowder? And I'm going to put that right by the door where I have all the flammable stuff.
Okay. I'll give you my the extra keg of gunpowder that you gave me from our last steal.
I got you a couple of kegs.
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
How many?
So I'm going to set up a keg right by the door quietly while I was banging on it. And more lantern oil, that nice little thing. I drop the I don't drop the lantern. I flint and steal it, and then I Zoidberg out the window. Now I jump out the window, and we're going and waiting for it. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so it goes without saying that we have the wife and kids with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your job was to your job and Rami's job was to get them out of the back. So this building's probably now an inferno.
Yep.
After the inferno rises, he knows him rising. He knows him rising his club down, slamming it to the ground, and all at. Let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Only Victor makes a DC save of 14.
Against.
I forgot
Which one? Fort, reflex, or will?
Fort.
Okay.
Yay! What's going on? Who's about to die?
You said it was a DC of 14.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you're knocked down.
Fortunately, I click my boots and get some extra speed and get the hell out of there. Also, I lit it and ran out and jumped out the window out back.
Yeah, you just didn't move your token as you did that, though.
Yeah, I didn't move my token. So I get tripped up.
What's going on?
Yep. So I get tripped up. But hey,
you're 3 hours late.
yeah.
Rescue operation right now.
Yep.
Welcome to what happens when your family decides to have you do a bunch of stuff. And
So-
you also feel like shit. Hi.
Fire explosions. Yeah, this house is an inferno. Vicar gets a little bit tripped up, but well, I can move at speed goddamn 50. I'm fine. I get up and run.
Like, who's that? Who set up the world champion like this? Tell me, cowards! Cowards!
Well,
Wait,
he's
is
down,
this guy?
he's in a burning house.
He doesn't care. That's how manly he is. Like, sure,
Okay.
you gotta get out of here. Ah, fine. And he leaves. We will meet
Okay,
again. We will meet again, cowards. In the
Is this
arena.
Ryu talking?
Nope.
No, this is some boisterous world champion.
Rotunda.
We were just evacuating the family because, well, we're not equipped. We're on rescue operation, not burn the guards of the city to the ground and take it over for the Republic. We kind of had to scratch this one together.
Yep.
So the question is, the real question you should be asking is, where the hell is a certain elf?
Pocket dimension.
No, not pocket dimension. You cast us that wind walk ability for us to help speed us through the mountains. Found a new path in the north.
Don't worry, guys. I'll see you all soon.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. What's the worst that could happen?
You're...
Ah!
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, we're probably leaving the city, getting into the mountains pretty quick.
Yep.
Guards have been put on alert, and probably fire brigade is trying to put out the fire to figure out what the hell just happened.
Yep.
Rotunda just pushed it out in like 2 hits with this club.
And the secret reality of this entire campaign is it's actually one of the amusement parks from Westworld.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, boom, boom, the fire's out.
My suspicion was correct.
Yep.
So back to the camp we go.
Back to the camp we go.
Yeah.
Is the camp still there?
It's still there.
After about a day and a half of travel. So, yep.
Yeah, you missed a massacre.
Now, it's only one massacre. I can always come see another.
Rimi just snapped her hands twice and disintegrated two party members on the spot.
Yeah. Yep.
Who disintegrated 2 party members?
2 enemies. 2 enemy soldiers on the spot was Rimi. They both failed their saves. So full damage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rimi gets hats for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I basically beat the shit out of a guy in one round with the flats of my swords. He nearly died because of it, and I was doing non-lethal damage.
Oh, hey guys. How is it all? I'm glad to see all of you.
As the bodies slither around you.
What are you doing with the bodies of the dead soldiers?
What are you talking about?
I see that body being carried behind you by your invisible servant.
I have no idea what you're referencing.
I turn your head around so you're looking directly at the body that's being dragged by an invisible force into your pocket dimension.
That is not me. I can see that is not me.
Just don't create any undead.
I would never create any undead while you're around.
What?
Don't piss off Pharasma. She is always watching. She is the goddess of fate. Do you really want to piss her off? So, you know, so you handle this. I'm going to help with the family reunion. So I'm going to take the elven woman and the half-elf to the medical tent.
You're right.
Nope.
I thought that after first got home that I failed that.
Oh shit! He's flatlining. Code blue. We got a code blue. Code blue.
I'm fine.
I know. I thought that was he was actually starting to have a seizure or something. Have a code blue. We're gonna have to do CPR.
Oh, he's not dying.
Nope, he lived. There's another one that's probably being interrogated right now that surrendered to us. We haven't talked to him yet.
I remember.
Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I remember. There's also the stuff that Sally took over and send them to the guards as well.
Oh, okay, so yeah, we got two of them that are probably sitting in cells. This guy's the one that's been most cooperative so far, I presume.
I mean, our cells are in a pocket dimension in an extra-dimensional space full of golems.
I'd like to see what they would do if they tried to escape. Where would they even go?
I mean, if they escape, a disintegration spell hits them.
Fired by what?
Cane traps. That's what I was doing while I was waiting for all of you.
Why a disintegration spell? Why not something like a sleep spell or
Oh, fine. I'll swap out for the sleep spells, the marks of paralysis. I just wanted, to send a message. What happens if you escape?
Look, if they escape and die, we don't get useful information out of them.
You also know about the
Fair
warrant.
enough.
You also know about the warrant posters that's pretty much surrounding town by now.
I yoinked one for each of us. How unflattering are they for all of us?
Very unfairly. Rimi is like Thanos with a lion's head, just snapping a finger with a gauntlet on it. Like Rimi the terrible, Bounty Saloon the evil, Bounty
Do these things even look like us?
Not really.
Wait. Did you just say that Issandra's is just Thanos with a lion head?
No,
Rimi's is. She disintegrated, guys.
Yeah.
I wonder, does Isandra not have one then?
Well, she was in the battle, so all she has is just Isandra, the crazy mage. Bounty
Crazy mage? I beg to differ, dear sir. I am perfectly sane.
Remember, she was in the battle earlier, so they're like, oh, okay, she's just a crazy mage. And
I disagree.
The other four
evil.
The other four of the ways have unique nicknames
Well, I mean, if they were to talk with the devils and trade the right things for it, they could find out quite a bit about Vikrin. They could find out about his family and where he originally comes from. He's a heretic in their eyes. They might actually be using his original. They might be using his original full name with his title.
Actually, it's like Victor the Heretic, so yeah, they know about it right now.
Got it. Yeah.
And what you call it, the traitor. What you call it? Allow the traitor.
That one doesn't even make any sense. That one just confuses both Vikram and Alara. How is she a traitor? She's not even from this kingdom.
No, I meant traitor as to a Palatine.
Damn it!
She isn't, though. She isn't. She is actually a pretty good paladin.
Or is those like Alara the Paladin?
They're trying to portray themselves as the good guys.
Yeah.
See, well, they're trying to portray themselves as the good guys. Yeah. That's
they
just
have devils walking around.
Remember,
Seawall, you can summon devils and be a paladin.
Anti-paladin.
Even Halei has a warrant poster.
Anti-paladins are chaotic evil, so they can't summon devils.
My hawk has a wanted poster.
Halei the thief.
Wait. What does Sam's wanted poster say?
He's not even here. Sam doesn't have one. He's not here. It's just us, the ones that are causing trouble.
Does anybody want to come?
And of course Sally the suck, and of course Sally the evil.
This is the suit of samurai armor with the group. It's just like
two people with the title of the evil.
No, Sally the they don't know she's a succubus. So Sally the
seducer of innocence.
Seducer, yes, exactly.
Oh, Sally, look at you! You seduce innocence.
He probably looks like a hag in the picture.
Yeah,
you're in the same boat as old men that work in certain religions.
I wonder what exactly does Saloon look like? Like full on like vampire?
Yeah.
Going out in the day, that's pleasant.
Actually, if you're playing,
complete with red eyes and fangs.
Only got one of those, right?
Like I said, it's not the most flattering poster of you.
What kind of pose am I in?
You shooting a gun. Pretty much.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's all Victorian Secret style poses for everybody.
Even the hawk, which confuses everyone.
The hawk's doing the same pose as from Titanic.
Oh god.
Yeah, pretty much all we have. So yeah, all we have warrant posters now.
Wait. I have to make the One Piece reference. Assange's looks like it's from a photo shoot.
Pretty much because you don't portray the fight, so yeah.
The joke be that she participated in a photo shoot for her picture.
Yeah. So yeah, let's see. Alara's probably she probably is looking like in ratty armor, damaged. Her holy symbol defiled or cracked in some way. Vikran, to probably try to piss him off, they would probably put him in fairly in noble's attire and give him a holy symbol of Osmodeus. That would piss him off.
Yep.
He hasn't been that way for 70 years.
Ooh. Yeah. So what kind of clothing is Saloon wearing in her poster?
Sexy. It's evil is sexy after all.
Full vampire guard with blood on her hands and gunner left hand.
Hey, has the Republic started using our images in propaganda posters yet?
They're about to. Oh,
I'd be curious You either get with there.
The Republic's going to be like, okay. The second you go back to the Republic, like, okay, we need to take a picture, so you can, so you can, so you can know what the heroes look like. And like I said, Rimi's just aligning with pretty much Daniel's guard with just one snap and done. Rimi's also the highest bounty so far.
Yeah.
Rimi's the highest. Victor's the second highest. Saloon's the third highest, and Azazel's the fourth highest.
Alara's
I'm
somewhere in there.
insulted. This is highly biased.
Like I said, they don't know what damage you could do yet. So for now, they're cautious.
So yeah, I presume the captain of the troops here finds these posters quite amusing.
Ah man, this is funny. Have a look at this.
Yeah. Yep. So,
I wonder why Vikram has the second highest bounty.
I'm gonna go with long story short. I pissed off their patron in a very big way.
I'm just going to focus on the other important, which is adding this to my.
Adding this to your art collection.
No, my bounty collection.
Is that in your study?
Yeah, to my art collection. I'm being facetious.
Yeah.
Yep. These posters are quite humorous.
Oh, look, Rimi. Look, they still got your little stripes right on your arms.
They really need better imaginations for titles.
Oh,
Saloon
look.
Evil.
Saloon!
So simple.
Saloon! They got the dimples on your cheeks right.
That's it. They got nothing else right. I mean, I've seen one vampire with fangs that long. And he went down like a bitch.
I've seen a few.
Remember, they were running or
Most of them I made, but that's besides the
remember, those were contact. You were running or dead. So
Yeah.
I don't think they have accurate descriptions of you yet.
Well, the only one that would have a fairly accurate description would be Vikran, but again, they would definitely exaggerate it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So what's he gonna do now?
Well,
I guess they want us back in the Republic.
probably.
Probably to give them a situation report.
Yep.
And escort some of these escort the more high value prisoners we have, like all of them. We have like.
Do we have anything valuable for me for my studies?
I haven't exactly.
We got a pile of armor and weapons over there, and I point to that. There might be some magical entity you can figure out. Anything
Fine.
that's worth.
She just will quickly identify them.
Let's see.
Oh.
How many doing with magic? Let me check.
I'm just identifying magic items. Is that all I am? Am I just a giant magic reader to you?
In this situation,
Vikran.
yes.
Damn. Yeah. You're lucky. 17 magic items.
Yes. And look, we're going to sell them so we can get gold, and then we can use that gold to get you things that you want.
Gold? I mean, why do I need gold?
Gold buys things that it can buy things that are interesting. Look, we fought a bunch of elite soldiers, not one of the. You kind of missed the whole fight. The Emperor was here, but only in projected form.
Oh, I saw that. I was watching.
Yeah, he's declaring he wants to take you alive in order to break you.
Oh, he won't be the first.
I've got a feeling that you break the people that capture you in the end. I just got that sneaking suspicion. Am I in the ballpark?
What? Oh, don't worry about it, Vikram.
Look, I'm not ever planning on capturing you. Or trying to break you. I just find some of your antics mildly concerning.
Well, they're fine. I haven't done anything evil.
So, I guess we're off to see the Republic.
Yep.
I guess we're just going to walk down the road with the prisoners.
Follow
Yeah.
the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, friends, how's it going? Says the president.
We scored a good victory. And we have quite a few prisoners.
Yes, the judge will see them in a couple of weeks. He's out busy right now. But
I can take.
I should inform you. I'm pointing to the one with like the both legs and splints. The one we were working with. He was simply conscripted. We managed to save his family, so he'll probably be very cooperative. I imagine something like that would probably give a good leniency for a sentence.
Yes, probably a community service, if anything.
Which would probably mainly be teaching... Which would probably be assisting in teaching about the tactics that the Wufu Empire uses.
Yes, exactly. The rest of them have far harsher punishments to deal with.
Mhm.
Anyway, I see the victory. I see the church has increased. So from Grassville. So I assume victory is hand.
Yes.
80-90% casualties from... Hey, you! I point to one of the less cooperative guys we captured. What was the name of your military unit again?
The short range troops.
Yeah, we kind of took out 80-90% of them and routed them completely.
Like B company.
Yep.
I'm impressed. We took out 89% troops of a group that mostly doesn't have. Actually, know what? I'm still impressed. I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm just bored.
Well, congratulations. If you allow me, I would like to put up some propaganda posters for help with the war, if you could.
Okay.
Well, let's all get into a photo shoot out where we need the appropriate clothing for this.
Right? It's not really 2 minutes before they get draw all your pictures and
Probably getting various honorifics.
exactly.
Alara the Shield. What?
Vikram the Arrow.
Assandra's is still just Assandra the Mad.
Pretty much, it's still Sandra the Mad, but Sandra the Mad in good form.
Mm.
You know,
Rimi the Disintegrator.
Aww.
And salute.
And Saloon the Enforcer.
Exactly. No, Rimi the Raised. That's to be honest.
Rimi's a racist.
Mage.
Technically, she's not a mage. She's a sorceress and a bard.
Bard.
There is a difference.
Rimi the Bard.
Yeah.
I mean, To be entirely fair, Sandra's a sorcerer too.
You're a mage and a sorceress?
Yeah.
Nice.
I did a. To be fair, it's one level of sorcerer, so not much of a sorcerer.
Ah, got it. I'm guessing you're grabbing it for the first level bloodline power.
Yes.
Which bloodline, out of curiosity?
That's a secret.
Oh,
She's not going to tell you.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's just say it's a fun one. It's part of the
There are
reason
a
why
lot.
she spells.
There are a lot of fun ones out there.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Yeah, so, yeah, I would, yeah. Alara's is kind of probably the standard paladin pose, you know, hand on her sword with the tip on the soil, full armor, shield on her arm. Vikram's would be bow in offhand, reverse grip, gladius in the other, though he is going to do the full cloak thing. Still doesn't like the whole people knowing what he is. At least a wide audience. Drows don't make good propaganda images for the positive on the surface, especially in elven kingdoms.
Meanwhile, it's like a nice off. My poster is probably like an off-center poster of her showing her with her rifle drawn at the ready.
Sandra's is the same poster.
Just, you know, actually more accurate event, or a bit more exaggerated in a positive light instead of a negative one.
I was just thinking the joke again. I'm going with the. I was going with the One Piece joke of basically she already did a photo shoot for the posters, and it's just having them use that. So it's her in probably like an evening gown dress.
Magic
Did they
going off,
get this?
magic sparks flying off one hand.
Exactly.
By the way, where's your friend Sally?
She had business to attend to back
Yes.
in God, what was the name of that
Business.
The Sarasara
Tend
Kingdom.
to.
Sarasara Kingdom. Yep.
Everything
Yes,
is
Kingdom
crashing
Far
on me.
Woo. Yeah. So, anything else on the list? Things we need to do, or is that a good place to call it for the day?
I guess it's a good place to call for the day. So
Yeah.
I don't know what plans we have for Waterrun or Glenville, so
Curious, what kind of magical items did we find in that pile?
Well, we can identify them in between sessions.
yeah.
That'll give time to figure out what they are.
Because I didn't expect so many. I just expected like 10, maybe 5, about 17.
Well, all I know is that they're going to be melted together to make 1+1 golem.
No.
Kill me.
Look.
Give it sentience.
No. We want to probably sell these or use them in some way. The reason why is because gold is important and useful for getting what we want. And hey, we can give you gold to create stuff. Doesn't that sound nice?
Yes, especially that.
I know. I still want to give one of the swords to Sam. The samurai armor filled with clay.
Well, at least you could discuss before I close out the session what to do with Ryu's sword now that Asylum's finally here.
Rimi's sword?
Ryu's sword.
Well, okay. Our basic plan is we want to cast powerful enough to spell magic on it to short it out. Then a dimensional anchor, get it away from him, store it in extra dimensional space so he can't use a teleport on it. Then we'll start studying it to find a way to destroy it forever.
If it's not an artifact, it's probably pretty easy to destroy.
We're thinking it's either sentient or it's an artifact.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't exactly know. With the amount of power it wields, my money is on artifact.
Okay, now follow me here. Follow me here. We blow it up.
Doesn't always work. I was personally thinking we get the strongest dwarven forge we can find in this kingdom. We reinforce it with adamantine, and
Give a nice
while we constantly hit it with the spell, magic, and dimensional anchor, we crank that thing up to just what barely that thing can handle, and to start trying to melt it down.
Wait, his sword's made of adamantine?
Well, no, we reinforce the forge with adamantine, so it can better handle any sudden increases in pressure.
Oh.
The thing is containing the souls of multiple devils. So.
Oh, well, if we wanted to just do that, I can get a soul gem spell and transfer the souls into other items.
I prefer not to carry around the souls of devils. I prefer to release them so they can go back to their home plane and not mess with
Well,
us.
no, I was going to say if we pull the souls out, it will probably weaken the sword as a whole, and then we just destroy the soul gems, destroying the devil's souls. What did you think I was going to do? Like collect those little baubles around my house?
I thought you were... okay, with soul gems, quick question. You said destroying them would destroy the soul. Wouldn't that release the soul?
I mean, you can also use it to destroy the soul, too. There's ways to do that.
I'd prefer to release the soul so we don't have a bounty put on our heads by Osmodius himself.
Well, why are they...
Look, we send the devils back to their plane. They're probably not going to come back to our plane for a while. Well, guys, I've got to get going. Talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, so, and that ends the session.
Yes. Wait.
Wait.
Before the session ends, Alessandra reveals Sam! Wah! And gives him a sword.
What am I going to do with this? I mean, my wife's sure, but what am I going to do with this? Anyway.
Yes. I have made a thinking in samurai armor. Truly, I am a god.
Oh.
No, wait, I'm a wizard.
End of the session.
Okay.